This is a Star News Brief. I'm Samuel Otieno. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta is crafting a political survival plan should the court wrench his beloved Jubilee from his stranglehold in the ongoing leadership row. As the leadership tussle rages, Kenyatta's key ally and former Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya has taken over the almost moribund Party of National Unity, itself a former ruling party. Observers believe that PNU is Kenyatta's trump card should he lose control of Jubilee to his former allies turned rivals. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com. 2 people have been killed by marauding elephants in Ganze sub-county, Kilifi County. Safari Kaviha 40 was killed on Thursday night in Mwangea Village, Vitengeni Division, while Kalume Tambo 33 was killed on Friday morning in Mihandeni Village, Bamba Division. Kenya Wildlife Service Senior Assistant Director Coast Conservation Area John Wambua confirmed the incidents. President William Ruto has asked the opposition to apologize to Kenyans for organizing violent protests that led to the deaths of innocent citizens. Ruto said the demonstrations caused mass destruction of property and blamed the financiers of the violent demos for the losses. He spoke during the launch of a fish landing site at Kichwa Chakati in Ngomeni in Kilifi on his second day of a coast tour. A taxi driver who allegedly ferried Sharon Otieno to a thicket in Kodera Forest where she is said to have met her death was on Friday put to task to explain the inconsistencies in his evidence before court. Defense counsels Roger Sagana and Kioko Kilukumi pointed out a number of discrepancies in Jackson Gombe's witness statement and his narration before court. Among them was Gombe telling the court that he had left his phone charging at a shop in Migori when he started his journey headed to Oyugis, the area Sharon is said to have been murdered. Moses Onyango 32 left his home in Ahero town in the morning on Wednesday last week to take his 1-month-old baby to the clinic. Like many residents of the town in Kisumu County, Onyango had lingering anxiety about the anti-government protests Azimio coalition had called for 3 days. On the way, the father came upon 5 armed police officers who stopped him and demanded to know where he was going with the child. He was shot in the groin region after a brief confrontation with police. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com.